In 1945, the Target Committee at Los Alamos put together a list of recommendations for possible atom bomb targets. They were looking for major Japanese cities at least 3 miles by 3 miles that hadn't been bombed yet, so the whole world could know just what they were capable of. At the top of the list was Kyoto and Hiroshima. When the plans were given to the Secretary of War, he gave permission to bomb any Japanese city except for Kyoto because of its museums and its statues, and because years ago he had spent his honeymoon there. To the people of Kyoto, you owe your parents' lives to a man with a magic signature who was in love. If he hadn't been such a romantic, it would have been you. If they'd chosen Paris instead, it would have been your skin boiling. If she left him before that paper hit his desk, you would be dust just to spite her. To the victims of Nagasaki, you were killed for the sins of your government by the government that calls itself mine. By a president stupid fucking historians call one of the greatest because he had a good speechwriter and talked straight. You died because no white men with magic signatures that never asked yes or no, only when and where, had ever biked across her town just after dark to bring home groceries, or seen every little lake or shut down windmill that made you never want to leave because they weren't in love with any of you. You were murdered by the idea that an idea called a government that you can't punch or kiss has the right to kill people you can in order to get what it's after. People with eyelids that have closed and shut 1,000,000 times, eyes that have seen 1,000,000 things, just to sacrifice they're willing to make. Now Pentagon men still cry when their mothers die, but what are 500,000 lives in the affairs of a state? In the place, called the country, called the USA, where I live, the man with the most magic signature of them all has an iPod, an African father, and the middle name Hussein. A hard thing to pull off, but not impossible. He got where he is by ensuring that while he's living in that old white house, many more people with African mothers and fathers will be put into tiny rooms that they cannot leave, and many more children a quarter of his age with the first name Hussein will die by his handwriting. He might not be excited about this, but it is something he will never be afraid to do. It's the root of the power he's chosen. Every nation and every president, that power is to be protected by all means available, and whatever happens along the way is just sad but inevitable. Like highways and poverty, like armies and sin, they took a continent and tried to purge of its people better than Hitler could have dreamed, but gave the world democracy and saran wrap, so it must have been worth it. But nothing is inevitable. No freeway wrecks or poison gas, but we like eating bananas, and we like the sound vroom, so it all zooms on and on. And I can't talk about the stock market like I know what I'm saying, but I do know this. There is only one of you. You have things you love and things you hate and things that make you laugh. You have things to show that could turn my east into my west, and things to say that could make me cry, and you are priceless. You only get one life, and if anyone takes away your choice in what to do with it is a robbery you will never be repaid for. There is only one of you, and when you are gone forever, and no dead thing is worth you being gone before your time. No god or amusement park, no industry or tasty snack, no government, no way of life, no economic system is worth as much as me, or you, or anyone like us. And if these things can't last without killing us first, then let them die in our place, because we are the only ones that can't be replaced, and this whole world is ours. Now let's start acting like it.